Lots of worms in there. We are going to mix this up, and then it's time to start putting some of this out into the big beds across the street. The corn wants to be planted. I'll get a better picture. The corn wants to be planted 2 weeks before the last frost, and the weatherman said that the last frost we just had just might be the last frost, but don't totally take that as the last frost. He says there could be another. So my corn says to plant 2 weeks before the last frost. If that's the case, I'm a little bit late, and if early, that's okay, because it takes the corn 2 weeks to pop up. So I'm going to go ahead and plant my corn on March 1st, but I want to get this soil mixed up really well and put it across the street and let it sit and settle for at least a week before I start that. I wanted this stuff to settle for a month, but apparently I didn't pay attention to the seeds that I bought, and my corn needs to be planted now. So I'm going to mix this up so we can get all this corn planted March 1st. Yeah. And I'll explain all that to you guys later on. Oh, look at there. Sorry about that. Well, I'm just mixing it up. I didn't realize the camera had fallen, so sorry about that. I don't know how much I actually missed. Peace out for now. I'm gonna keep mixing this up, and then I'll start delivering some across the way over there. I got stuff to do today too in town, so again, errands are going to get in the way of gardening a little bit, but that's okay. It's supposed to not rain, so got all day to do it. All right, so peace out for now. Okay, the pile's mixed. As usual, I mixed all of one side first, hold the whole entire thing, mix it really well, and then pull it all up to the top, and then go from the other side and do the same thing as I mix onto the top of the pile that I mixed already. The whole entire pile is mixed, you guys. I'm hot, I'm sweating, and I'm going to take this opportunity to take a break. Because I'm hot and sweaty and it's winter time, and I don't want to catch a flu or a cold sweating out here. So let's go over here real fast. Pull that back down where the sweat was. I don't like feeling that cold air where my sweat's at. All right, let's see here. I gotta cover this bed completely with it. It's not going to take much. This is the winter bed, the winter squash bed. And I got to cover this bed with it. This is the watermelon bed. So I'll explain more of the winter squash bed to you guys later, because I'm going to do the Three Sisters here, and I'm going to put some more of that soil over here in the old onion patch. I'm going to fill this one up with new soil. It's already mixed up really well. I already pulled everything out. I'm going to refill this, just fill it up to the top and let it settle for a week or two, and then I'm going to plant the corn. So that's what's going to happen next. Got to take bucket loads out there and fill those up. Fill that little one up right there and cover this pile back up, because it should not use all the compost, because I have a lot of other places I need this compost to go to, like my watermelon beds. I mean my my tomato beds. If you guys remember last year, I had my tomatoes in these, and I had peppers in these. So this year it's going to be tomatoes and basil in those. So I got lots of places to put this soil. So after we're done running around our chores in town, I'll come back and start on this here pile. Peace for now. When I do turn back on, I'll turn back on after I put the dirt over there, not before. Peace out, guys. Okay, I am done. For now, anyways. The neighbor's dogs are going crazy. So, check it out. I closed this back up. See where these poles are here. These sticks are right here. This is where the compost was. See here? See how far back that goes? All this is missing from the compost pile. I'm going to try to leave this in here to finish composting, so we can have the rest of this compost for the tomatoes and the peppers in June. So in June, I want to transfer all that stuff into here. So like the last week or two of May, I'll transfer all the tomato stuff in here. And then I have grow bags for the peppers. The 8-cell grow bags I have for the peppers. So I'm probably going to have to get some more soil from somewhere, because I have 10 peppers and 6 tomatoes that I have to grow out here in this spot. So, or 4 tomatoes. All the tomatoes get put out here with no problem. But the peppers are a different story. That's 10 spots I need to have for the peppers, and I got 8 covered. So we'll see how that works out. That's not going to be enough dirt for both of these containers. They're pretty big. You know, my arm down them. Both of these containers are pretty big for the tomatoes, so I'm going to need more dirt. All right, let's go look at what we did with the soil that we took out of the compost pile. I'm going to do the Three Sisters down here. I'm going to plant corn first, then I'm going to plant string beans, then I'm going to plant squash. And the corn is going to have to go within the next week or two. So March 1st is supposedly the last spring frost, or March 17th or 19th is the last spring frost. So I'm going to go ahead and have this dirt put out here now and let it sit and get ready to be worked. So this dirt is going to level itself out. It's mounded right now, so it can level itself out. And then the same thing with this one over here. This one is not really mounded, this one's flat, but this is the watermelon bed, and I want all this to sit here and compost down until June. I'm not going to plant the watermelon until June 1st. So this is going to sit out here until May. Maybe I'll plant the watermelon halfway through May, we'll see. But possibly June 1st. And this is the other grounded off, mounded corn bed. So we're going to do the corn, Three Sisters. Right? Corn, green beans, and winter squash. So that's what's going on. That's why we put all this dirt out here now, because that corn has to get going within the next 2 weeks. So I want to let the dirt sit out here where they're at and settle for 2 weeks. Or the corn should have been started already, but I'm confused about when the last spring frost is. We just had a heavy frost, and the weatherman says that the last frost we had might be the last heavy frost or frost for spring. We might not get any more. He says we might not get any more. Don't put 100% on that. So if you need to cover up what you put out here and protect it from the frost, and you know, that's no problem. We can cover up our stuff and protect it from the frost. So that's what's going on right now. I guess I'll get this video ready to get posted. I'm showing you guys what I'm doing and working on. The video after this, we might be getting seeds started. We'll see. All right, peace out for now, you guys, and grow happy, and remember to eat what you grow.